today?
Good.
Are you excited?
Yes.
Good.
All right. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, sir.
Can I have Okay. So, anyone of you here Muslims? How many of you? 1, 2, 3, 4. The rest Christians? We came from Christian families. The sister and we came from Christian families. Okay? So, first, to begin with our lesson, I would like to write first properly my name for you to be able to know really my name, the spelling, because sometimes you let like pronounce wrongly. So my name is Nothing. All right. That's my name. Judimar. Thank you very much. Can I also use this one to write something? Great. Okay. So that's my name. But the Islamic name is Mahmoud. Alright? So we came from Islamic Information Center in Southwark under the management of Danial Society, Dubai. And we thank so much the school, TBS, the Philippine School, and the organizations of the Philippine School, and of course, our organization, Islamic Information Center, for us to be invited here to give some lessons for you, inshallah. Alright? So, I mentioned to you my Islamic name, right?
Yes.
What was my Islamic name? Brilliant. Can you speak English?
Yes.
Marunong kayo mag-Tagalog?
Oo.
Ano naman maramdaman natin sa Pilipinas tayo? Alright. Okay. So,
We have a
I understand the way.
excellent. MashaAllah. Alright. So, to begin with, I want to ask you. Okay. Can I ask, what is the purpose of being here in school? Okay, all of you, answer one answer. To learn. Excellent. And I want to ask more. What is the reality of our existence here in this world? Why we are here in the rest of the world? To live. Excellent, right? To live, yes. Very good to live. Very good. Okay. Yes. Yes.
To live a memorable life.
To have a memorable life. Great.
To experience things.
To experience things. What else? Yes.
I think it's to live out the purpose that the Lord has given to you.
Aha. Meaningful. Can you say it again?
To live out the purpose the Lord has given to
The
you.
purpose that the Lord given to you. And what is that purpose that Lord given to us? Yes. To know Him, to love Him, to serve Him. Excellent. There is a verse from the Quran. We are going to share to you something that is taken from the revelations in Islamic perspective. Alright? So, it is very exciting that every one of us, we have the hearts that are open, we have the mind that are open to learn something coming from different faith. Okay? And we are all going into unity. Unity and continuity. Relate. Unity and continuity. Alright? Okay. In the chapter from the Quran, we called Surah Al-Dariyat. There is a verse, in verse number 56, God said, alright, وَمَا خَلَقْتُ الْجِنَّ وَالْإِنسَ إِلَّا لِيَعْبُدُونَ. I created not the jinn kind and the mankind except to worship me alone. So meaning, our lives here in the face of the world, we need to offer to the one who created us, to worship Him alone. The purpose of coming to school is to learn. And that knowledge will be connecting to the real world that every one of us will be going there. And that is the life after death. So it is not enough for us to come to school and to learn whatever we are learning from school. Not enough at all, unless we also learn what will be happening after this worldly journey going to the next level of life. Right? We are here in this world to enjoy. Be happy. But the reality after that, we need to be more happier if we really know what will be the next step of our lives after the world. Do you agree?
Yes.
Excellent. All right. So now I will be sharing to you things that are taken from what Islam taught us. For you to be able to learn, to know what is Islam all about. Okay? And in this way, we will find what God said in another verse. Okay? I want to say this verse from the Quran. Do you have Quran? You don't have. Do you have Islamic studies subject? Huh?
But only for the
Yes.
Islamics.
Do you have Arabic language subject?
Yes.
I'm an Arabic teacher.
Really?
Yes. Okay. So you're in grade?
5.
Grade 5. Okay, excellent. So actually I open the grade 6. One second. Okay. Now, God said, Ya ayuhan nas, inna khalaqnakum min dhakarin wa untha. You will realize this. All people, and God used the plural of respect. Okay? Plural of nobility. Inna khalaqnakum min we created you, mankind. Okay? Min dhakarin wa untha, from man and woman. Do you know them? Do you know them? Don't hesitate. I know you know them. From man and woman. Who are those man and woman?
Even Adam.
Excellent. Eve and Adam. Which is in the Quran, right? See this. من ذكر وأنثى وجعلناكم, and we made you شعوبا, nation by nation, different nationalities, وقبائل, and different tribes, different languages, right? And what is the purpose? لِتَعَارَفُوا, for you to know each other. For you to know each other. So we're supposed to be here in the best of the world to know each other and to have unity, to love each other, to have respect for each other, to help each other, right? That's the purpose. And then the continuation of the verse, God said, لِتَعَارَفُوا إِنَّ أَكْرَمَكُمْ عِنْدَ اللَّهِ أَتْقَاكُمْ, and the most noble of you in the sight of God, أَتْقَاكُمْ, the one who is righteous to Him. So, as we Muslims, and I believe also Christians or other faith, other religions, we are following what Lord commanded us, right? Okay. So, what month is now? Month of March. In Islamic calendar. Month of Ramadan. What Muslims doing during the month of Ramadan?
Fast.
They are fasting.
Pray.
And you know, during the month of Ramadan, you will see people, Muslims, actually, they are doing both together, fasting and feasting. You know, feasting? Feasting, eating. Feasting like festival, fiesta.
Feasting.
But actually, we need to learn what is Ramadan all about and not to learn how to eat because every day we are eating. Not to prepare foods. Okay? We can just prepare a little for our breakfast, the time when we are going to break our fasting, and the time when we are going to eat sahur before the dawn time. Not too much food. And, then in the last 10 days of Ramadan, we also have what we call i'tikaf. And many of the Muslims around the world, they are not doing i'tikaf, but they are doing itikaf. Eat. I'tikaf actually, it is for a Muslim to stay inside the mosque during night, or if the Muslim is available at daytime, so can continue day and night, to stay inside the mosque and to do a particular act of worship. Okay? That's i'tikaf. You have a question?
Yes. Why do Muslims fast?
Why do Muslims fast? Excellent question. Very good. And the answer, I will welcome. And the answer will be taken from the Quran. The Quran said, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu kutiba alaykum as-siyam. This is the fasting. What's your name? What's your name? Candy?
Kate.
Kathleen. Okay. Thank you very much. Okay. Kutiba alaykum as-siyam. All you who have believed, siyam, fasting, has been prescribed. Kutiba alaykum siyam upon you. Kama kutiba ala alladhi, the same as how God prescribed to the people before you. Upon the people before you. The previous people, right? And then kutiba alaykum siyam kama kutiba ala alladhi min qablikum. And the purpose is la'allakum tattaqun. For you to be able to have to become righteous to God. You have taqwa, to fear God. Alright? So now, since we are mentioning these words from the Quran, and we are coming with a different, we are naming God in different names. In Islam, what is the name of God in Islam? You asked before, and ask me. Tell me. Allah. Alright, so I don't have the razor. What's the razor?
We don't have
Okay,
a
no problem.
Sir, we have
Thank you very much. Okay, so this is the name we call Allah, okay? And then we write that in Arabic as, okay, Allah. Now, why we call him Allah? We call him Allah because he himself, he revealed to the Quran through the angel Gabriel. Do you know Gabriel?
Yes.
Angel Gabriel. We call him in Islam Jibreel. Jibreel, Angel Gabriel, from the God, from Allah. Allah sent him to the Prophet Muhammad with a revelation. And that revelation in the Quran named chapter Al-Ikhlas. And he said, قُلْ هُوَ اللَّهُ أَحَدٌ. Muhammad, tell them that he is your Lord named Allah. And that Allah, he is Ahad. تعرفون ما معنى واحد؟
He's the first.
واحد. Arabic, you have Arabic class?
Yes.
What's the meaning of واحد?
One.
One. واحد وأحد. Ahad is only one. Alright? So that is the Lord. So that's why we call him Allah. And You know, even in the Bible, in the Arabic Bible, do you believe that there's Arabic Bible?
Yes.
Do you know that?
Yes.
Yeah, Christian Arabs, they have the Arabic Bible. Do you know John 3:16?
No.
I will tell you. In English it says, I will tell you. In English it says, for God to love the world, I love
He gave his only son.
He
He gave his only son.
He gives only His begotten Son,
So that everyone who
so
believes in him will
whosoever
not
believes
perish
Him
but have
should
eternal
not be
life.
perished, but have
Eternal life.
MashaAllah. Alright. In Arabic, it says, لأنه هكذا. Look at the term. لأنه هكذا أحب الله. What they said? Allah. But Allah, okay, it's Allah. أحب الله العالم حتى بدل فكره الوحيد إلا يهلك كل من آمن به فتكون لنا حياة أبدية. That is in Arabic text. So the point is, the Arab Christians, they also call them of God Allah. Okay? So, now, we want to proceed more. We want to move forward. Okay? So, listen to this. In Islam, why that Muslims, our religion is Islam? Okay, why? Okay? And Islam. Why Islam? In the verse, Surah Al-Ma'idah, God said, Allah said, اليوم أكملت لكم دينكم وأتممت عليكم نعمتي ورضيت لكم الإسلام دينا. This is the revelation during the time of the Prophet Muhammad. Alright? The verse revealed to him through the angel Gabriel, and it says, today I have been perfected for you. أكملت لكم دينكم, your religion, deen. وأتممت عليكم, and I gave you the complete favor that you need here in the first of the world, the hereafter. Alright? وَرَضِيتُ لَكُمْ Islam deen. And I choose for you as a religion Islam. Alright? Mentioned in the Quran. Now, under Islam, we have the basic, or you can say, arkan, pillars of Islam. Anyone of you knows the pillars of Islam? Muslims. Pillars of Islam. Can you repeat? First is Shahada. Second is okay. Shahada.
Maybe that's
Okay. Salah. I'm writing now. Look at the board. Zakat. Then Psalm. What else?
Sir, what?
Shahada, Salah, Zakat, Psalm, Hajj. These are the pillars of Islam. Okay? So, look at here. Out of 5 pillars of Islam, first is Shahada. What do you mean by Shahada? What do you mean by Shahada? What's the meaning of Shahada? Shahada is an Arabic term. Okay. Shahada, when we say, Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, Ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah, what do you mean by that? I bear witness that there is no God that is worthy of worship except only one God, and we Muslims, we call him Allah. وأشهد أن محمدا رسول الله, and I bear witness that that Muhammad was the last and final messenger of Allah. Alright? That is the meaning of Shahada. Then Salah, prayer. And then Zakat, obligatory charity for the wealthy people, to be given to the needy people. 2.5% from their reserve or savings wealth. Saved wealth. Alright? Then, so fasting during the month of Ramadan and Hajj during the month of Hajj, Islamic calendar. Now, students, I want to open your mind. The term Salah in Arabic, I want you to take it as a lesson, very important. important lesson. That's why I started to ask question why we are existing here in this face of the world. And we said because we need to worship the only one God who created us. Is that correct? Great. Salah. In English, they translate it as prayer. I will tell you. Salah is also taken from the word Salatan. Silatun. Sila. Do you know sila?
No.
Alam niyo ba sila? Kilala niyo sila? Hindi. Alright, see the pronunciation? Swab, sila. Sila from the word salah. And that's sila. There, not them. Alright. Sila,
Sila.
that means, okay, first, before I give you the meaning of this. Anyone of you has a mobile? All of you? You have a mobile? All of you?
Yes.
Are you using the SIM card of Do or what? Yes. Do? Salah. Okay, let us go to Salah. MashaAllah. MashaAllah. Everyone of you have a mobile. In your age, during our time, we don't have mobiles. Okay? Now, students, do you know what is the meaning of Ittisalat?
No.
Very important. Tell me. Who knows? Tell me. Ittisalat. What is the meaning of Ittisalat? Ittisalat. Yes. Okay, listen. To connect? Yes, you have the point. To connect. When I call you, like for example, Atosilu bik. I will connect to you. Who else? Another term. Yes. Don't worry. Okay. Last. Sirit. Okay. It is salat. Yes, then.
I have the same thing.
To connect with God? Excellent. I will tell you now. Literally, Ittisalat is an Arabic term, right? That means communications. You have that in your mind. I know. So, it is a plural form of Ittisal. Ittisalat is a plural, communications. Singular is communication, just remove the S, right? So, in Arabic, Ittisal. So, Ittisal, take it from the word Sila. Now, students, check this. Meaning, Salah, it is a form of communication between us and our God. Without Salah, we don't have communication to our God. So after our lives in this world, and we don't have communication to our God, so how we are going to communicate Him in the hereafter for us to enter the paradise of God? So, it is very important for every one of us to communicate God in a form how the messenger of God teaching us or taught us. And in Islam, we have all the proofs from the revelations of God in the Quran. Okay? Now, after that, since we have the prayer, look at this one, the guy. This is the guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We call that pillars, right?
Yes.
Can you imagine the house that has pillars?
Yes.
If I were going to remove one pillar, what will happen to the house?
Collapse.
Collapse. You say it. Okay. Yes. It will collapse, right? So, meaning we need to complete what God wanted us to do as an act of worship to Him. Okay? So, now, in connection to that, without shahada, without salah, the rest of our deeds will be nothing, nonsense. Huh? So, we need to learn, we need to know what is shahada all about, what is salah all about, and then the rest of the act of worship will be approved. Okay? Or else it will be rejected. So we cannot go inside the paradise of Allah. Now, actually, I prepared something, a very special lesson for you. I just started with these things. Do I still have time? Is it okay? Okay, I will read for you some verses from Surah Luqman. In Surah Luqman, Luqman is a wise man. They have Islamic studies here for Muslims. Did you study about Luqman? In Surah Luqman, chapter Luqman, okay, it says, is it time? It says, وَلَقَدْ آتَيْنَا لُقْمَانَ الْحِكْمَةَ أَنِ اشْكُرْ لِلَّهِ. It started with God informing us through our Prophet Muhammad that there was a wise man during the time, okay? The name is Luqman. What's the name?
Luqman.
And that man, God made him a wise man. And for that, because He made him a wise man, God told him, you must be grateful to God. You must be grateful to Allah. Okay? So I want you to take lessons from this. وَمَنْ يَشْكُرْ فَإِنَّمَا يَشْكُرُ لِنَفْسِهِ. And you know what? The one who is grateful, actually he is grateful or she is grateful to himself or herself. Okay? Now, وَمَنْ كَفَرَ فَإِنَّ اللَّهَ غَنِيٌّ حَمِيدٌ. But the one who disbelieves, then it's nothing for Allah. Allah is the Ghani, the rich one. Okay? And then, and look at here. وَصَايَا لُقْمَانَ الْحَكِيمُ. The advice of Luqman, the wise man, to his son. And it is also for the daughter. Okay? Listen to this. وَإِذْ قَالَ لُقْمَانُ لِبَنِيهِ وَهُوَ يَعِظُهُ يَا بُنَيَّ لَا تُشْرِكْ بِاللَّهِ. When Luqman said to his dearest son, to his dear son, okay, lovely son, loving son, يَا بُنَيَّ, oh my son, لَا تُشْرِكْ بِاللَّهِ. The first advice is not to do shirk. What is shirk? Aha. Shirk is an act of worship that is offered besides the real Creator. If we worship besides the real Creator, in Islam we call Allah, then that is an act of shirk. Okay? This is the first advice of Luqman to his son. Now, what else? إِنَّ الشِّرْكَ لَظُلْمٌ عَظِيمٌ. Because indeed, shirk is a very, very wrong doing. It's very wrong. And that will cause you not to enter the paradise of Allah. We are studying, we have our goal. Alright? We have our goal. Sometimes, any one of you here, your goal is to become an engineer, to become a doctor, right? Huh? Pilot. Okay? Yes. Nothing? What do you want to be in the future? Pilot. See, pilot. But that's all in this world. We also want the hereafter. Okay? One of the scholars said, okay, this is the source, masdar of everything. That is the knowledge. The knowledge. Okay? What he said? Listen to this. Man yurid dunya fa'alayhi bil-ilm. Whoever loves the world, he must have the knowledge. وَمَنْ أَرَادَ الْآخِرَةَ فَعَلَيْهِ بِالْعِلْمِ. And whoever loves the hereafter, he must have the knowledge for the hereafter. And the third one's the best. وَمَنْ أَرَادَ أَنْ يَجْمَعَ بَيْنَهُمَا فَعَلَيْهِ بِالْعِلْمِ. And whoever loves to combine both the worldly living, the worldly life, and the hereafter, he must have the knowledge of the world and the knowledge for the hereafter. Okay? خلاص? Okay, let us continue our reading. If you have some questions, you can raise your hand. Okay, next.
ووصينا الإنسان بوالديه حملته أمه وهنا على وهن وفصاله في عامين أن اشكر لي ولوالديك إلي المصير.
Look at you. After the advice of not worshiping besides or another besides the real creator, God said, you must obey your parents. You must obey your parents. God connects the worship to Him and to the parents. If you love and obey your parents, that means you firstly love and obey God. You know Him, you worship Him according to what or how you wanted Him to be worshipped. Okay? Listen to this. In another verse, God said, وَقَضَى رَبُّكَ أَلَّا تَعْبُدُوا. Listen to that. God commanded you not to worship إِلَّا إِيَّهِ, except Him alone. See the phrase? First commanded us to worship Him alone. And then the next is وَبِالْوَالِدَيْنِ إِحْسَانًا. And for the parents is to respect them, to love them, to take good care of them. That's the parents. Okay? So your parents sending you here in the school, what is your obligation? To do your part, not to waste the parents' effort, not to waste the parents' wealth. We value all of those. We value. Okay? And look at this continuation. وَبِالْوَالِدَيْنِ إِحْسَانًا. And then it said, إِمَّا يَبْلُغَنَّ عِنْدَكَ الْكِبَرَ أَحَدُهُمَا أَوْ كِلَاهُمَا. Time will come. Students, your parents will become old. Will become old. How old are you now? How old are you? 10. My daughter is 10 years old. Second daughter is 7 years old. Alright? And we are about to become old parents. Okay? So what God said? إِمَّا يَبْلُغَنَّ عِنْدَكَ الْكِبَرَ أَحَدُهُمَا. And when time will come, will happen that one of your parents, your father or your mother, or كِلَاهُمَا, or both of them, will become old. And they will be under your care. Okay? They will be under your care. So what you supposed to be doing for them? إِمَّا يَبْلُغَنَّ عِنْدَكَ الْكِبَرَ أَحَدُهُمَا أَوْ كِلَاهُمَا فَلَا تَقُل لَّهُمَا أُفٍّ. Do you know uff? Uff. When your mother said, "Michelle, come here. Do this, do that." And you will say, "Oof! I don't like to do that, mother. I'm tired. Call my brother. Call my sister." That's oof. In the sight of God, that is really, really not acceptable. Alright? If we are doing that previously, now we want to change. If we are doing that to our parents, maybe we are doing also to our teachers and to others. Huh? So, from today, خلاص, don't do that again. I will never do that again. وَلَا تَنْهَرْهُمَا. one of you here shouting in the face of their parents? Or shouting in the face of the teachers?
No.
Shouting in the face of your fellow students? Classmates? Others? No? You are very good, fantastic, awesome students. Very good. Alright? ولا تنهرهما وقل لهما قولا كريما. Speak with them words that are lovely to them. Kareem. Nice words. That is for our parents. Right? That's for our parents. If that is for our parents, so how about for our Creator? And if that is for our Creator, of course, for the parents, also for the teachers, and to others. Okay? وَاخْفِضْ لَهُمَا جَنَاحَ الذُّلِّ مِنَ الرَّحْمَةِ. Do you know the chicken? Chicken has wings, right? Janah al-dhul. Janah, wings of humbleness. Wings. The chicken that has cheeks, what that chicken's doing? Will hug over her cheeks, right? And that is the example of that. وَخْفِضْ لَهُمَا to your parents, do that to your parents. وَخْفِضْ لَهُمَا جَنَاحَ الذُّلِّ مِنَ الرَّحْمَةِ with mercy. Tell me.
Why do Muslims have these torts?
I will answer you later. Right? Okay. وَخْفِضْ لَهُمَا جَنَاحَ الذُّلِّ مِنَ الرَّحْمَةِ with mercy. Have mercy upon your parents. وَقُلْ and say رَبِّ ارْحَمْهُمَا كَمَا رَبَّيَانِي صَغِيرًا. Every time, students, daughters, sons, every time we pray, tell God, my Lord, irhamhuma, have mercy upon both of them, have mercy on both of them, okay? Kama rabbayani saghira, as how my parents take good care of me when I was little, when I was small. Alright? Okay, so I think time is up.
It ends at 10.
10 minutes. Okay, so do you have some questions? Questions? And that question actually out of the topic, but I want to answer that question. Very important to answer that question. She said, why Muslims don't eat pork, right? In Islam, we first getting the teachings from the Quran. What God said, what God commanded, what God prohibits. Alright? And some particular issues in the Quran, if not explained, the Prophet Muhammad explained in his hadith. But this thing, I want to take first the commandments of Allah from the Quran. This is what he said. وَمَا آتَاكُمُ الرَّسُولُ فَخُذُوهُ. God sent messengers, right? I'll tell you. Do you know Solomon? Solomon is Sulaiman in Islam. Do you know David?
Yes.
David is Dawood in Islam. Do you know Jacob?
Yes.
Jacob is Yaqub in Islam. Do you know Aaron?
Yes.
Aaron, Harun in Islam. Right? Do you know Moses?
Yes.
Moses is Musa in Islam. Do you know Jesus Christ?
Yes.
Jesus Christ is Isa in Islam. Alright? And Muhammad is Muhammad. So what God said, وَمَا آتَاكُمُ الرَّسُولُ, whatever the messenger came to you with, فَخُذُوهُ, take it. Okay? Take it. وَمَا نَهَاكُمْ عَنْهُ فَانْتَهُوا, and whatever he forbids to abstain from it, then abstain. Stay away from it. Alright? And in particular, that is also mentioned in the Quran that khinzir حرمت عليكم الميتة ولحم الخنزير. God made pork haram. That is mentioned in the Quran, right? That's not, all of the words that I'm taking from the Quran, that is not from my own. Alright? I'm just giving you the explanation or the translation. حرمت عليكم الميتة. Animals that are originally halal for Muslims and not slaughtered accordingly, according to the teachings of Islam, then that is also considered as haram. Alright? Then, وَلَحْمَ الْخِنْزِيرِ, and the flesh of pork. So now, that is the very main point and reason why we Muslims, we don't eat pork, because God said so not to eat. That's it. Alright? Did I give the answer? Very good. Any questions? Other questions? Tell me.
Why are some of the verses like say?
Why some of the verses
You sing some.
I sing? Excellent question. Quran, we can read Quran like when we are talking Arabic. I will give you an example. Okay? If I say, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, Malik Yawmiddin, it's not like as I am speaking Arabic, right? In the Quran, there is a special way of recitation that is told us by God also. What is that? وَرَتِّلِ الْقُرْآنَ تَرْتِيلًا. Recite the Quran with tartil. There is a rulings that we are following the way how we recite the Quran. I will tell you. If you mispronounce any of the words from the Quran, and Quran is an Arabic term, right? Arabic term. Then, I will give you an example. If you mispronounce the word, it will give you different meaning. Okay.
No.
One word is, I will read for you, okay? Another word is, almost similar. In English, you can read as Fahmun. In English, alright. The pronunciation, listen to this. The first one is Fahmun. Faham. Alright? The second one, when you are going to the restaurant and you want to order a chicken, and you will say to the person inside the cafeteria or the restaurant, I want the judge faham.
The judge.
Chicken faham. Do you know? Are you familiar? Faham.
No.
Huh? What is faham? Charcoal. Chicken. Charcoal chicken. Faham. Faham is a charcoal. Faham. Faham. Faham is an understanding. Faham is understanding. And fahimtum, do you understand? Do you understand? That is faham, understanding. Alright? So that is why we recite Quran like, but we are not singing. It is a kind of special rhyme. Song is different from this special rhyme of the Quran. Alright? So if we have a chance to teach you, actually I was teaching family. Their religion is J-L, what's the religion now? Jesus is J-I-L. J-I-L. Jesus is Lord. I was teaching them their son Arabic and the Quran, and it was a very nice relationship between me and them, inshallah. Alright. Okay, so no more questions. So hopefully you learned something from what we shared for you, inshallah, for this blessed time in your school. And we are very happy that your school and mom and the rest of you invited us here to give something for you. Hopefully it will be not the first time, and it will be the start for us to come here back again, inshallah, with some other colleagues of ours, inshallah. Right? So we can share a lot. We can share a lot of things for you, inshallah. So that's all for today. Shukran. Thank you very much.
Okay, so thank you so much, Sir Danial, for the very informative lecture you have imparted with the kids. So kids, I hope you have learned something and do not let it enter here and okay? So you have to
Yes.
put that in your heart. So as mentioned by Sir, I hope this will not be the first time,
Yes.
but it will be start of a good
Inshallah.
working relationship.
Inshallah.
Inshallah.
So
Okay,
what
sir.
you heard here and you go out here, you cover it. Okay?
Sir, is it okay to take a picture with you?
Yes, of course. Thank you very much.
Okay. Kids, paki-ayos step and then arrange yourselves in front with our speaker. Sir, I hope that the traffic laws. Okay. Sir, may spotting mo yung mga siguro, no? Spot sila. Okay. All boys down. First line boys and then down. Para makita naman yung
Boys.
matatangkad na boys sa gilid. Okay. Anak.
Down.
Boys, spot off. Yan, very good. Girls. Dapat may second session kasi sir. Boys. Ay, nakikita yung mga ma'am, nagdaling ka rin sa lang. Ay, kung mag-ayos sa kanila, sir. Sir, hindi ka nakikita.
Okay lang po.
Sa gilid po, sir. Boys, ganyan po. Anak mo siya nakikita. Wala ka po kayo lahat. Okay lang, sir. Okay, see to it first. We're studying, see to it that I can see your face when I open your picture, okay? Pag hindi nakikita, walang attendance. So, dapat nakikita yung mukha, ha? Anak, palit kayo. Palit kayo. Palit kayo. Ayan. Ayan. Kasi naman sumingin na lang na. Okay, kaya ba, sir? Ma'am, dito na po kayo.
Hello, everyone. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Another one, please. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, one more. Put down your fingers. Just smile. Okay. Sit to it. Nakikita mo yung mukha.
1, 2, 3.